made last time. It was the best cake ever. Can you make the same cake again? I love you very much.
I started teaching my daughter this book at the beginning of this year, maybe sometime in February or March. And then we stopped for a couple months, I think a month and a half during the winter, during the summertime when we go and visit my parents in Florida. So we stopped bringing this book too heavy. We do other things, but we did not do the reading. And then we come back, and then now she's on the lesson 19. She just finished her lesson 19 today, and this is like 20 lesson in this book. This book for my sons and my daughter. So my son is 7 years old, and he just talked to me that he didn't know how to read at 4 or even 5. But I remember I bought this book when he was little, about 4 or 5 years old, and we don't do, because he went to school at that time, and I rely on school to teach him to read. I just bought this one to enforce the reading, but I did not put a lot of time into teaching him. So basically we just want to do like one page a day, and I did not know how to teach him or how to enforce or how to be consistent with him. So we struggled a lot, and we did not moving forward fast as much as with my daughter, because after finishing teaching with him, when he was 6 years old, I pulled him out from school, and we start to learn we start to do homeschooling. That's how I focus on teaching him reading, math, and everything. So it took me maybe 2 months to do this book with him, and he finished reading this book, and then he goes straight to chapter book right away. So I really like this book, and now with my daughter, so has been maybe 6 months on this book, like total time on this book, like really learning every day. It's like 6 months or 7 months, and my daughter at 4 years old, she's capable of reading. She loves how to read. She loves reading. We went to library almost every 2 weeks now, and we brought book home, and she just sit down and read. I think she's reading over there right now while she's taking a break. So I really love this. I really recommend this book to anyone want to teach young kids how to read, even 6 years old, 4 years old. I started with her with this book when she was 4, but I started like ABC around she was 3 years old. So you don't need this. It's not a full curriculum for reading. However, it's very simple and easy because it's repeating, it's keep building up, with the old letter, old word, old sound that you already learned the previous lessons. It make the kids repeat over and over again and help them improve their reading skill. That's how they remember. So they recognize words really fast, and then they have 20 pages to repeat the old lessons, old letter, old word old sound they already learned from previous lessons, and including the new one. So they have a chance to re-practice what they learned, so that they not forget them. And I really like that way. And this is a black and white, no pictures, like not a lot of pictures in here. Like picture is very small, so no distraction. What I like about this book is this: no pictures, no color, no distraction. Very simple focus to open the book and go. It's very easy. The parent doesn't need to teach or report.
I had a problem. What does LB
Pound is how heavy it is.
Pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Then what
So 6
does
pounds.
it? What does
Halibut
this
is
word?
the fish.
Halibut?
Halibut is a fish.
So Mr. Loose bought 6 pounds of fish.
Fish.
I wish we've ever tried that. Sounds weird.
Yeah, my son would like to interfere us all the time. But anyway, it's okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I was talking about, so like pictures right here. It's very simple. It tells, when it's not too much detail, it's not too much color, so no distractions, but at least give them, because they're new word in this lesson, so it's give them look at the pictures, to give them a hint of what, maybe guessing of what they go and what's happening. What I do is I also ask questions. We have a story right here, not from the beginning. I'm not asking anything, but maybe around when the lesson is get more complicated, maybe halfway of the book, and she starts to understand more. Can you to make sure that she understands what she's reading. But other than that, I don't have to repair anything teaching this book. Simply just open the page and teach the lesson. If some word that English is not my first language, somehow I still not sure or 100% sure how to pronounce it correctly. I go to YouTube and I research some, how to sound out OW, and then repeat it over again for me. And then that's how I teach them. Or maybe I will turn it on for her and let her listen to it a little bit and let it sink in, and then go back and teach the lesson. I don't do long time. No. Start out like one page. I start out with 1 page per day, and then 2 page per day. The first couple of weeks is to enforce the routine, the habit, because there's a lot of resistance. But after the routine already happened, it's already stay. She knows what's expectations for her. I increase to 2 pages. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's 1 page take half an hour. Maybe 1 page take 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. So I don't stick with time. I stick with page. 1 page 3 times every page. Every day, 1 page 3 times, and then increase to 2 pages 3 times. And we stay with 2 pages 3 times for a long time. And we just recently increased to 4 pages, every page 3 times, 4 pages per day. Because she able. Now after 5 months or 6 months, she got used to it already. So she do it faster. So, why don't we just speed it up? And because she able to read book on her own. So why don't we just speed it up? And that's what I did. I say, you don't want to do 3 pages today? Or you want to do 4 pages? And sometimes, reading so fast and make her so happy and proud herself, she's willing to go 6 pages sometime. Yeah, there's page 6 pages sometime. And today, by the lesson 19, she already finished 8 pages. And then now she said, I almost done. You know what she did? She set up her goal. She set up her goal to finish this in 1 day. And she's gonna say, I'm gonna finish the book today. So, right at this point, it's more like what she want to do. And if she want to finish this book today, I will make it happen. I will help her to make this happen. And that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we already do some math and other stuff for her before. So I'm gonna cut out the rest of what she's gonna do. Just focus on this and see how long this take her. So she already finished this, the lesson 19, 8 pages this morning for like maybe 30 minutes. So I give her a break right now. And then she's gonna come back and do the rest and see how it's going. If she needs a break, maybe I'm gonna give her, it's another 20 pages. So maybe another break in between, we will see. But that's how I use this book. And I really recommend this book to any parents that want to teach their children to read. This is very simple. And then what I do is I just go to the library and buy borrow a couple more books. What I do is I borrow the one that she can read. I borrow at her level and let her practice. I'm grateful for having the library because it has so much free stuff there that is like, you don't have to buy anything. It saves a lot of money and it's so close by. And you can drop it off and pick it up anytime. So I just love library, and it saved me a lot of money, and it saved me a lot of time. Just go over there, get book and come back and then do it right away. Just don't have to wait for anything. Yeah, but sometimes the book is not available. That's a different story. And because of the library, I have so much freedom of choices to choose, to see, to try which one is working, which book is working, which book is better, and what a resource available out there. And when I find something that is work for her and she really like it, I go online and buy them. Hopefully, some of them. I don't buy a lot. So let me share a little bit detail of this book. So at the beginning, it's very simple with the big letters. The letter is bigger. The lesson is simple. It's simpler. It's not too much.
Stinky rock.
So the letter, the word are bigger, and it gets more crowded, more letter, more word later on. Right? And then it gets smaller. The story is longer, more sentences to read, more word to read, and the words are smaller. And it's a letter. Yep, and the word gets smaller as we go. So I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following us, and thank you for supporting us. If you have any further questions, just post it below, and I will try my best to answer them. Thank you. Thank you for watching.